Hi everybody, this is If Yarn Could Talk with Vicki and Asia.
Hi.
Hi, I'm the owner of Island Yarn. This is my daughter Asia.
Hiyo.
She does all our social media, video editing. And this is Chloe and some fur.
Oh yes, good fur.
Yeah.
Good fur going on.
If you guys watch us, you know you were probably missing her last week doing her excellent performance of This Is My Head, This Is My Butt. This is her butt. She just did This Is My Head. It's her very excellent performance.
Mm-hmm.
And I was going to do it later, but I have to tell you, this is a miracle you're looking at right here.
Well, she's just such a good girl.
This is a miracle. Yeah. Because last week, honestly, she was so sick, like, we didn't even know if we were going to have a Chloe. And so this is the second time we've had, like, a big issue with Chloe. And I don't know, the vets just couldn't figure it out and thought she was sort of doomed. But I gave her this stuff called Seloquent. And we're not sponsored. You know, we don't have that many people. Nobody would sponsor us. So, like, this is just from our own experience, and it couldn't work for you, but I know so many of you have pets that you, like, totally love, so I just thought I'd mention it, because it's, like, worked to miracles both these times.
Yep.
And so, yeah, it's from Vitality Science, and it's called Seloquent, and they have it for dogs and for cats, and this is a Chloe miracle right here.
This is a good Chloe.
This is an amazing Chloe who worked so hard at getting better, and now she's like, hurry up with the treats, and she couldn't have cared less last time we were doing this.
No, but now she wants treats.
Aren't you guys so happy that Chloe's okay? I can't tell you how happy I am. Oh my god, she's such a good baby. She's such a good baby, you guys. Anyway, what are you working on, Asia?
I think I'm on, once again, another, like, headband kind of kick. So I finally made this, even though it is after Pride now. I was going to do, like, you know, the colors of the lesbian flag. And I made this little headband. I don't know if you can see, but it's, like, kind of sparkly, which is really fun. And I really liked how it turned out. And then I was like, okay, well, time to make, you know, as you do, like, time to make, like, 10 more.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
So.
Oh, she's stretchy
she's
for you.
She's so stretchy.
Everything.
She says, I love it. Oh my goodness.
She's like, I missed my stardom last time. Yes. Everybody missed me being close star. Oh, feisty.
How feisty. Dare. It's because I'm...
She is feisty. Oh my gosh. She's even feisty, you guys.
Because I was touching her tail. Hi. But yeah, I just like, I needed a crochet project for, like, to film a video this week, and Chloe likes it a lot, and so I was just like, well, time to start a new headband with some yarn that I haven't worked with really before, and so this is Noro
Silk Garden.
It's
nice yarn.
And I feel like you were working with it.
Yes, too. It's actually in our featured pattern.
It's very pretty.
Month.
I have experienced a couple splinters.
Oh, well, those are good luck. You pull them out and then you make a wish, like you do with eyelashes.
I don't want to do that.
Well, then I guess you'll have no good luck.
I have good luck in other ways. like
cat whiskers.
Like the little stitch markers I've made.
Yes.
For this month.
Yeah.
We'll get to that more later, but we do have some lucky stitch markers.
We do.
What are you working on?
Oh, I'm working on, which might seem preemptive to you guys, but it is a thing I have to get done fairly early, and it's the first of our Advent patterns that we do. Oh, boy. So, for those of you who don't know, we do an Advent knitting or crochet box.
Yes.
And so, you know, during Advent, during the whole season, you open one little box of yarn a day, and you do what the pattern says, and then by the end of Advent, you have a fun project.
I feel like people are, not just because of this, but I feel like people are really in Christmas in July mode. Really? Also, Halloween in July mode. Like, you don't know how many videos I've seen of people doing, like, have a Summerween party, which I'm always down for. The Christmas summer party? No. But, like, also I heard in one of the most recent podcasts that I was listening to started with, like, just them talking, and then all of a sudden one of them was singing a Christmas song, and we were all like, no. And then everybody joined in. All the rest of the podcast joined in, and I was like, what's going on? Maybe everybody is preemptively celebrating my best friend's wedding because she's having a mildly Christmassy kind of thing. So maybe we're just raring up to that.
Maybe. I have not heard any Christmas, and in fact, whenever I tell anybody what this is, they give me this look.
Yeah, I would too.
Yeah, so I guess that's an experience happening in your younger world, not my old world.
I also want you guys to know that because Chloe has assumed her role as talent, Mooney has also reassumed his role of director, and he is also sitting essentially right behind you.
Right behind the camera.
Right behind you.
Yep. He's amazing.
He's so amazing. He watches and he judges, and he says, oh my gosh, when are you going to give me treats?
When are the treats coming out? Why you guys must talk before treats? It's so dumb.
So dumb.
So dumb.
Yep.
At least we understand our cats, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that's cool. I like your headbands.
Thanks.
I actually like this too. There's a funny little thing I have about the Advent patterns where I have, the first year I did 2 knit patterns, and I hated the first one. That's why there was a second one. Other people didn't hate it, so I included it, but I just didn't like it. Style-wise. It's just, I don't know, when I was done with it, I was like, ah! So then the next year, I did 2 crochet and 2 knit and a crochet pattern. I love the crochet pattern, but the same thing happened with the knit patterns, or the first one I didn't like it. So I did another one. So now I feel like it's a thing where I have to do 2 knit patterns, but miracle of miracles, I really, really like this one, although I did already rip one out, so I guess that one could qualify as the one I hated.
There you go, at least you caught it early.
Yeah, I caught it early enough that it's not just like... So, yeah, I mean, I'm sure you guys found it fascinating, but, they can't all be winners. I think we've mentioned that before.
I think so.
Yeah. So, we've got some new stuff in the store. Want to see?
Yep.
You haven't seen at all one of these. Chloe, will you keep track of this for me for a minute?
Yeah. Exclusive.
So, we had some new skeins of Cashmir Parfait.
Ooh.
This is 100% reclaimed cashmere that I make. It is extremely time intensive, so you'll notice that they only come in like 6 to 10 at a time because it really takes forever to make them and wash them and make them, wash them, make them, wash them. But they are so luxurious and so gorgeous.
I could be wrong, but wasn't one of my tasks when I was slightly younger, when I could help out, was to
make the stripy balls.
Yeah, and that was, I used to sit there going,
She would complain about it a lot. So yeah, we make stripy balls, and then we apply the stripy balls together, so these change as you go, and they're just really fun to knit with, and they're cashmere, so you're going to love it, just like Chloe does, which means I have to put it away now.
Yep.
We also got a new yarn in online Cotton Soft. Oh, you didn't get to feel this yet, Asia. Here, put this in your little paw.
What is that? It looks like a real-life Puffle from Club Penguin. Doesn't it?
Yeah, it looks fuzzy, but it doesn't actually knit super fuzzy. It just sort of has this nice little halo.
It is very fuzzy.
Yeah.
I feel like Mooney would love to drool on this.
Yeah, I think maybe he doesn't need to do that.
No, he doesn't. But I think he would like to.
Right now.
He's directing.
Maybe I'll have to make him something out of it.
Maybe. We'll see.
See if he's deserving. So yeah, this is online Cotton Soft. It's a great price. It's only like $11, I think, and just gorgeous. Mm-hmm. It's a DK light worsted. They're saying it's a worsted. I'm saying it's a DK light worsted. I think it's maybe they're saying it's heavier because of the halo. They want you to knit it a little looser. But yeah, you want to use somewhere between a 6, 7, 8 needle on it.
I was actually just thinking of asking you a question last night. I want to make something that I would prefer to crochet it, obviously. So I was wondering if it was possible. I've seen like people who do like very light and fluffy things, like light and fluffy,
An airy?
like an airy, yeah. But I never know, like, what is that always going to be mohair? Because I don't want mohair. I don't know about you guys, but I'm not a mohair girly.
I mean, it can be
itchy.
a different brushed yarn, but usually those things are a brushed yarn, which is what you call that sort of like there's a core and then like a fuzz around it.
Yeah.
Like I have one in the store that is, Cash Soft, I think it's called. Cash. It's a Lansden Nord yarn. I don't know why I can't come up with the name right now. But it's like a brushed cashmere, like that. So, and sometimes there's brushed alpaca. I've had that before. I don't know if I have any right now. Oh, I do. I have alpaca degradé. It does have a little mohair in it. But yeah, those really light, frothy, halo-y sort of things.
Yeah.
They have to be some kind of brushed yarn, and usually they are mohair. But you can get around it. You can get around it.
Cool. Yeah. Good to know.
I don't know that you'll love working with that stuff.
Yeah.
Because you tend to not like when things are sort of airy. Like if there's any sort of openness in it at all, you're like, no, I need to make it tighter.
Yeah.
And
we'll see.
Yep, we'll see. We'll see where that goes.
Yeah.
Anyway, good question.
Yep.
So those are our new yarns. We also released a new kit. This is the Blooming Lotus Cowl. How pretty is this? Do you want to wear it, Chloe? Do you want to wear it? Want to wear it?
Oh!
Turn around and show everybody how pretty you are. She's like, I got better for this.
Oh, but she's doing such a good job.
You are.
The talent.
There you go. Good job. Good job, baby. She's so good.
She's so good.
So, yep, this is one of our brioche Moebius Cowls, of which there is quite a series coming along. This is number 2 out of, I don't know, infinity possibly.
Some amount, yes.
So, yeah, this one is harder than the Mobri Cowl, which is just sort of the basic one. So if you want to sort of get your feet wet, do the Mobri Cowl first. But this one isn't too hard. It just has some increases and decreases, of course. So there's a little more to attend to than just working out the brioche and the Moebius. But isn't it pretty? It's made with Juniper Moon Farm Cotton Merino, one of my all-time favorite yarns.
Yeah, really pretty. I love the color. Love it. Love the color.
Yeah, I could make like 12 of these. They're really awesome. Fun.
And we also made a tutorial for it.
Yes, for the decreases.
Yes, that was last week's video. So if you need any help or if you are just interested in the technique at all, go check it out.
Absolutely. And there's the other video too for the brioche Moebius cast on, the 2-color Moebius cast on.
Yep.
Speaking of, now we come to our featured pattern, which we don't normally have such a new pattern be the featured pattern, but I just think all you guys are going to want to make these brioche Moebius cowls, especially for Christmas gifts or holiday gifts.
Holiday gifts.
But you were just talking about how it's Christmas in July or something in your world. So
for some reason,
the Mobri Cowl is our featured pattern.
Another very pretty one.
Yeah, so this one is made with Silk Garden, Nora Silk Garden, and Juniper Moon Farm Moonshine. Mm-hmm. And this is the basic one, but like with the Noro, changing colors, and Moonshine being so soft and luscious, like it's really fun to knit. You could also just knit a million of these in a million different color sets.
Cool.
And you just have so much fun. You wouldn't know what to do with yourself. And since it's our featured pattern, we decided this week. So on this, you need one single stitch marker because there's no stitch pattern. It's just brioche rib. You need one marker to tell you when you're at the end of the ridiculously long Moebius row.
Right.
So we thought we might give away an extra special stitch marker with your kit this week. Do you want to go show one of these off? Asia made these very, very cute stitch markers for all you guys.
If you need an extra little bit of luck with your project, we got this guy. little 4-leaf clover, whatever you want, whether you want it to be lucky or you like the Boston aesthetic.
Except it's 3 leaves.
3 leaves, you know, still lucky.
It's a clover, yeah. It's a lucky marker, absolutely.
Yeah.
For all good luck
For
in
all
your Moebius
good luck.
knitting. So yeah, so we just thought, you know, I know you guys like the bonus stash cash points, that's really fun, but we just wanted to do something a little more fun this month.
Yeah. And when you do get your free stitch marker, you'll also get a little card that will have a discount code for a full set of stitch markers.
Not necessarily these ones.
Not necessarily those ones, but a pick of many different flavors and styles.
Yep, so. And we have a bunch in the store too. You can also use it in store.
Yep.
We'll figure it out. Yes.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. Awesome. So yeah, that's our featured pattern. Go grab that in July so that you get your little free handmade stitch marker.
It's perfect. You know, you guys should really go do it because, you know, July is my birth month.
It is true. Somebody's birthday is coming
later
up
this month.
That probably means we're going to be
Leo
skipping a podcast one of
season.
these days. Huh?
Yeah. Leo season is nearly upon us. Get ready for some more fire energy. Anyway, yeah.
Clipper. She said that's good.
Bo is not a Leo.
Not quite. Okay. So, oh, yeah. Well, we're warping through it pretty good. So, our fun little silly kind of recycly project this week is for those of you who have a stash. Do any of you have a stash? I know you're all cackling at your computers.
Yep.
Do any of you have a stash that extends in timelines? You know how you could, you can
go in timey-wimey.
Yeah, timey-wimey, wibbly-wobbly. How you can like cut a tree trunk and like in the center is the newest and then it's older. You know, your stash is kind of like that too, right? Like there's eras. And maybe if you have a stash that extends at least about 10 years, you might have some ruffle yarn. Do any of you have ruffle yarn?
Lord.
Do you remember ruffle yarn? I mean, I feel like everybody still has a couple of skeins of ruffle yarn kicking around. I have a few, and I typically use them for weird things.
Yes.
Like when I'm weaving, I'll use it just as the end where you have to put some waste yarn in. Because we're all over the ruffle scarves at this point.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. But you might want to grab a skein to make this awesome plan holder. So this is
It actually does look really cool.
I know. This one came out so great. So this is the ruffle yarn. You can see it down here.
Also, as like an aside, I know we're going to talk more about this, but I'm just looking at it now, and I feel like you could also use that in a way to make some sort of like, I know Jellyfish Decor is kind of like
oh yeah, sure,
in right now.
Yeah.
Like, there's a few of jellyfish around, and I feel like that would work really well for little tentacles.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know?
Yep. Yeah, that's hilarious. I do have some of this yarn hidden in the store just for, just
fun
stuff that didn't really sell, and we just use it now and then. So I guess if you're desperate, it is not online, guys. It's not, so you're going to have to come in and ask me, and I'll dig it out of a corner.
Yeah, it's like a speakeasy of yarn.
It's right. That's right. You need a secret code. So, yeah, but this is such a great thing because this yarn, I have to tell you, if it's not, like, spread out like this, is incredibly thick and strong. In fact, another thing I have done with it is to tie the trunk of my car down when I was carrying things and I couldn't close my trunk. And all I had in my car to help was yarn, and there happened to be some of this, and it was very good. It was very strong.
There you go, guys.
There you go.
Recycling tip of the week.
Recycling tip of the week. Chloe, they can't see it anymore. I'm going to explain to them how to make it. She's so cute. So yeah, so this is like really basic kind of macrame skills. I really don't have macrame skills. So if I can do it, anybody can do it. Like, these are just the strands. This is just a strand of the yarn. It's not braided or anything. And then you do your knot there. You do 4 knots, 8 strands, 4 knots. And that makes this first layer. And then you split them and you do the 4 knots, 4 knots, 4 knots, 4 knots. You split them again and do the 4 knots. And up here I did sort of braid them together. And then I ended the whole thing with these loops, which I can't remember what they call them, but you know, like every macrame plant holder video will teach you how to do this wrappy knot thing and put it on a ring.
Well, that's cool.
Yeah, I mean, it literally took like maybe 15 minutes to make.
Wow.
And it's really cool. And I used up one of my skeins of ruffle yarn.
There you go.
Also, just as an aside, this is a weird magic plant.
Oh.
It is alive.
Even though it's been in this corner over here?
No, it's been in my bathroom now.
Oh.
I moved it. My sister gave me this plant 3 years ago, I think. And I put it in water because it can grow hydroponic. And it has lived. And it has even grown a little bit. Not a lot, but a couple new leaves here and here. But I have never, ever replaced the water or had to add more. And it's still like this full. Huh. So the other ones, she gave me other ones, and I do have to they grow more, but I do have to put water in them here and there, but I don't understand how it can grow and not use any water.
Yeah. That's a conundrum right there.
Yeah.
A little bit. A little
weird.
bit.
It might be an alien plant.
Oh, that would be interesting.
But that means it goes even better with this macrame.
There we go.
That's really fun. Do you guys do any macrame? I know it's a little bit hot again right now. I kind of like it, but I kind of only like it for this. Like, I like it for plant holders. I can't say I've really, like, been enamored by anything else I've seen macrame.
Yeah.
Anybody?
That's
I mean,
pretty solid way to use it.
Well, I mean, I think some people do, like, wall hangings or, like,
oh, sure,
mats or something, but if you have a pretty mat, prove me wrong. I haven't, but the plant holders are freaking awesome.
Yeah.
And I don't know, like, you know, when you get on plant binges, then all of a sudden you have, like, you know, you
need to put some plants
2
somewhere.
plants, and all of a sudden you have, like, 25 plants.
Yeah, yeah. I think we've all been there.
Like, the quickest way to be able to find a place to hang your plants and not be like, I have to go buy hanging pots. Just use up a little of your stash.
Yep.
You'll feel virtuous about it, too.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah. Yeah, and you'll get that outer layer of, like, old yarn out of your house.
Yeah, now they're just going to have to search for it now.
Well, if they're desperate, they can come into the store and I'll dig some out for you.
I
do not have that color anymore, just so you know. I do have some pretty ones, but I don't have that one anymore.
There you go.
So, yeah. I think that's about it. We just have to figure out what these yarns would say. So, I have this Cashmere Parfait here, and you know what my yarn says? Mm-hmm. My yarn says, get me out of here. Chloe is going to sleep all over me.
Oh. Yeah. It says, help, I'm going to get squished.
See?
Oh, well then, you know what? In the same vein, mine, the Cotton Soft, says, help before Mooney drools all over me.
Yeah. There's danger from the gats tonight. Dangerous.
These are some dangerous yarns right here. You know, they live to tell a tale. Tell the tale. There we go.
The tail. It's right there.
That's the tail.
There's the tail. Yeah, so I guess there's only one thing left to do, Asia.
Dun, da, da, da.
It is the favorite time.
Oh my goodness. And just like that, the director has woken up from his nap.
Are you sure these stink, you guys?
Yeah, they're stinky.
Okay, here, face the camera close so everybody can see how amazing, cute, and healed you are. Oh my god, don't bite her tail!
What?
Here you go.
Okay. Oh, Jesus. Sorry.
Can you guys believe this? I mean, some of you in the store know how he comes in, he goes out. One more? 2 more. I only got 2 more.
Oh, God! Oh, God!
There's Mooney.
Okay, now it's his headband.
1.5.
Okay, I only have 2 more for Mooney, too. I don't think...
Well, there we go, guys.
He's too excited.
He's very excited.
For his trick, I don't think.
And I'm very excited that Chloe decided to join us. And that is her butt.
That's her head, and that's her butt, guys.
That's her job, to show you her head and her butts. Don't you think she did a great job?
Oh.
She did a great job.
I feel like Mooney did, like, a really good job doing one of those, like, how many times can you count when this thing is in frame? You know? He's just, whoo, whoo, whoo.
If you guys blinked, you probably missed him.
Yeah, you probably did. So rewind.
So yeah, if you like this video, give us a little thumbs up. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. And
hit the notification bell to get notified when we make new videos. Next week we'll be doing another tutorial.
Yep, I'm still actually a little on the fence, so I guess I'm not going to teaser you about which one that is. Thanks for watching, everybody.
Have a good day, guys.
Bye.
Bye.